Hi there, you are tuned into Beauty and Braids, the podcast where I, Karyne, has conversations about all things relevant to personal growth and development. Just a heads up, I'm unfiltered. You're welcome. Hey guys, so let's talk about this unexpected break or breaks that the universe, God, my ancestors, spirit guides, angels are trying to give us during this time. Okay, so you ever realize there's so many things that happen to you, and then when you forward all the way to the future, like a moment in the future, and you look back on everything, you're like, oh my God, this is what it all was leading up to. Basically, when you're living through something, you're just like, oh my God, why me? So the more I am being more in tune with myself, more aligned with myself, and I know things are going to happen, there's going to be something that is meant for your downfall will actually be your comeback or your rise. Basically like the phoenix from the ashes. Like a lot of people think, you're down for the count, you're out, you're done. But listen, when you have tenacity, persistence, you're basically resilient and things like that, you always find a way to crawl back to where you were trying to go, get back on your path. But again, all the experiences that you are going through is literally making you stronger for what's yet to come, or who you're supposed to connect with in the future. So whatever you are going through is for a greater purpose. And when you think about things like that, when you see it in that perspective, you allow things to happen without you trying to control it. So this week coming, I had everything planned. I had more clients that I was going to start taking on. I was basically going to start taking on more clients for real, and I had a photo shoot on Wednesday. I had scheduled conference calls to interview some people for my nonprofit on Monday and Thursday. Like basically my whole week was all mapped out. I think I have Friday and Sunday as my breathing time. And so, also was going to pick up my new glasses from the optical. So Saturday, the elevator in my building was not working yet again, and I was forced to take the stairs. Lo and behold, your sister falls down some stairs. Okay, this was the worst fall ever. I felt like I heard my feet snap. I felt like I heard it. It was like this excruciating pain. I felt like I had an out of body experience where I just was like, please don't be broken. And I was hopeful, so I, found a way to get back up the stairs. I was in slow motion, okay? And first of all, the staircase is not clean. It's not clean. So it's like, oh Lord, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I get in and immediately I'm taking off my shoes. I had to hop to take off the next shoe because, first of all, this foot was not going down. It was not going down, immediate, right? So I'm just kind of like, yo, this thing is throbbing. I'm like, oh my God, why? But I was just like, yo, my thing was I guess I wasn't supposed to go outside. You know what I'm saying? That's how I took it. I was just like, yo, I should have stayed in, you know what I'm saying? So I take all my clothes off. Of course, I fell down the stairs and it's a filthy stairwell. So I'm like, I took off all my clothes and I couldn't even find the strength to put clothes back on. Like I just was like changing my clothes. Like I just laid there. Like I was like, this is done. I was like, this pain, I've never felt this pain before. So like everybody, I don't know, but most people, I don't know who to call. Who do I call? I call my mama. My mama, like, I call my mama. I don't know who else to call but my mama. So I give my mom a call, and she's like, hey, how you doing, beautiful? What's going on? And she's just like, thing. And I could not get the words out. Like, I just hysterically started crying. And if anybody knows me, the only time I cry is if I'm having an argument with somebody and I get so heated that I kind of get so passionate that I cry. But when I'm in pain, if I'm hurt, if I fall, I'm never crying. Like, I don't. Like, I'll just be like, I don't really cry from pain, right? Unless it's like when I had to pull a tooth. I had an exposed nerve and I had to pull that. When I had to pull that, oh yes, I was tearing and crying, but I wasn't like, oh my God, kind of. And I didn't feel the need to call my mother. If I'm sick, I go outside and I go get my medication and I come back. Like, I take care of myself. So that's a little backstory about me. So my mom kind of started panicking because she was like, she's never heard me cry, especially in my adult age, because I've been probably independent since I was maybe 15, right? Like, so she's like, what? So she and my brother, they're like, what is going on? I'm like, I fell downstairs. Like, I couldn't really get the words out what happened to me. I just was like, my foot. So they came over. My mom, like, massaged it, put some oil in it, tried to wrap it, and it felt a little bit better at that time. But through the night, and I don't take no medication. I don't take no pills for my pain because I don't want to be on no type of painkillers. Nothing. Like, I'm the type of person that if I need to get my feelings, I was supposed to go to work. I had to get fillings in my whole top row of my teeth and the bottom, right? Because I had to work that day, I just asked them if I can come in a little later because shift, it was like 7:30 in the morning. So I think I went in for like maybe 11 or 12 o'clock. And I was like, do not put no type of medication in my mouth. Just put the filling in without doing that because I didn't want to numb my mouth and not be able to talk. So they did the entire top, no Novocaine, no nothing, no numbness. And then I went to work the next day. They did the bottom, same thing. They did the bottom first, and then I went the second time. They did the top, and they chipped that tooth. So years later, that chipped tooth turned into exposure and all that extra stuff, and then I had to get it pulled. But that was, basically another story. It was like leading up to that situation. But that was another backstory of like my personality when it comes to medication or when it comes to crying or being in pain. Like, so the level of pain that I have to be in to call my mother or to cry or to take medication, it has to be through the roof. So, right. So now I'm like going to sleep 2 o'clock in the morning. I cannot, my foot is throbbing. It is paining me. I'm like, what the hell? It was kind of like that. And I was like, yo, what? I had to go get me my medication. I had Excedrin in my, something told me, keep Excedrin in your thing for like months. It didn't expire until next year, 2021. But I just kept it in just in case. So I was like, you know what? Thank God I had that. So I took 2 pills and I didn't feel anything. I went to sleep. The next day, I was really okay, but I seen my foot had swelled up. Like there was a huge lump on the top of my foot, which was weird because I'm like, the pain just seemed like it was moving throughout my foot. It wasn't like I have a pain on this side and that's where the pain is going to stay. This pain was coming up my foot, down my foot, around my foot, whatever. So my brother was like, "You going to the hospital? You going to the hospital?" And I'm like, "I don't want to go to the hospital because of also COVID, and who's trying to go to the hospital? you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be in next to nobody who might have COVID." So he was like, "Yeah," and then he called the ambulance. The ambulance came, picked me up, took me to the thing. It was just so weird because that day, that's when the elevator wanted to work. So thank God they was able to put me in a seat and roll me that way out. So they didn't have to carry me down some stairs. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm traumatized from the stairs. Do not take me down those stairs. And my brother was like, you might as well go to your sister's, our sister house, my sister apartment, because they got their elevators and everything like that. And I'm going to need somebody to be around to kind of help me. But, I'm thinking, man, I'm okay. Like I done, took a shower for myself. Like I'm over here on one leg. Because I'm not thinking about I didn't break nothing or whatever. I'm just like, I could recover soon, no biggie. We get to the hospital, we go through all the stuff, and I'm there like, I could wiggle my toes, da da da. And I'm talking to the nurse. The guy is looking at me like, okay. He's like, do you feel any tingling? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, okay. And he's just looking at me, and he's looking at my foot, and he's looking at me, and I'm just looking at him like, yo, I could read people. So he said, do you have any questions for me? We're just gonna, wait for like x-ray or whatever. And I was like, I have a question. I'm like, it's not broken, right? I'm like, cause I could wiggle my toes. And he looked at me and was like, well, we'll see after the x-ray. And I was like, that didn't sound good. I don't like how he said it like that. He said it like, yeah, you could wiggle your toes, but your toe could still be broken something. So, and I just was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, will I be able to? I know for me, I'm like, I know I cannot put my foot down. So, first of all, I got clients I have to cancel. All of this stuff is all I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about myself, but then I'm going back to like, I have to cancel my clients. There's nothing else I can do. Like, I'm not taking any clients. I'm not standing on my feet. I can't stand on my feet. And if I sit down, my feet swell up. So either way, I can't do either one. So I'm like, I got to send out emails. I'm on a stretcher, laying down, emailing my clients like, I will have to cancel. I have to refund clients because I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I fell some stairs and I cannot stand on my foot right now. So I will let you know when I start taking clients again. And they were like, okay, your health is important and stuff like that, so forth. And I'm like, oh my God, my birthday is in like 4 weeks. I'm like, ooh, my foot needs to be healed. I need to stand. I'm like, but I'm so thankful that So anyway, I didn't get to the point. So sorry, I'm a little scattered brain right now because the pain is still happening right as we speak. So now we go to the x-ray. The guy is now telling me to do all this stuff with my feet and stuff like that. I'm like, bruh, like I could only do a little bit. And then they wheel me back to my chair. I mean, my stretcher. I sit down there, whatever. The doctor comes back and he's like, a doctor. The doctor came and was like, hey, so you kind of broke a bone in your foot? I was like, what? He was like, yeah, so we're going to wrap it and we're going to give you some crutches. We're going to teach you how to do some crutches. So I'm there looking like, I really broke this damn foot. This foot is broken. He's like, so don't put no type of pressure. Do not put your feet down. Don't ever put that. You're going to use the crutches. I'm like, wait, I have a photo shoot. Like, I'm like thinking about how am I going to bedazzle these crutches so it don't mess up the photo shoot. But you know what I'm saying? I'm there like, so we got squared away. Then I had to do a urine sample. I got these crutches. I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to maneuver life on crutches? Then I started thinking outside of myself, like how many people have crutches and they have to walk and, learn how to walk again and all that extra stuff. Like, and I jump rope. If anybody who follows me knows that I jump rope a lot. I jump rope. I just first of all, I just bought 3 pairs of sneakers for working out. Okay? I have a trainer. I was like 2020, I'm about to be lit. I'm, XYZ, this is going to be da da da. But I can't wear a sneaker. I only had 1 pair. Brought 1 pair to my sister's house. I only got 1 pair. When I tell you, make some plans and watch it not happen, okay? So I could only see the silver lining in it, where, look, something has to be telling me, like, my angels and my spirit guides must be telling me that there's something about maybe my career. Maybe I should transition. This would be, this is 2020, and I believe this is the year of completion on my end. So I don't, when you know something, but you just pushing back the inevitable. But I still have my podcast. I still can talk. I still can interview people. I still can do virtual meetings. I still can actually teach people how to do certain things, which is great. I can still research. My hands, my brain, my head, my mouth is not broken. So what my foot is doing is making me sit down, right? So I can't even sleep laying down. I have to sleep sitting up. So the pain in my foot doesn't bother me because I'm taking ibuprofen and I can only take 1 pill every 6 hours, and that pill is not helping, okay? I could probably fall asleep for maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and then the pain kicks back in. So I'm telling you, like, and then now the pain is at the bottom of my foot. Like, it's all over. I have to monitor the rest of my body too, because the way I fell, it's probably going to take a while for my body to know what happened. I know it just knew that all of the nerves and all of the pain went straight to my foot, because that's where there was an actual broken area. So, and I appreciate all the love I'm getting from everybody that I know. I had to post it on my, and so I was trying to post it on my hair page, and because I have so many pages, I posted it and I was like to my clients, I'm gonna have to cancel or whatever. And I ended up posting that on my personal page. I didn't want to put it on my personal page because, I didn't want people to know. I just wanted my clients to know, because I'm like, I owe it to them so they could see what's going on with me. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be transparent. So so I end up having to post it again on my thing page, and I just was like, because I mean, you don't know how many evil eyes are out there who want you to fall, who want you to be stagnant. And again, what someone has meant for you for evil, if they said something about you, wanted you to do something, God will always turn it for good. So I'm still hopeful, and I know I can still do good from the chair. So that's my little story, and I'm just kind of, grateful that I don't have to do any surgery. The bone, they said, if I take it easy, it'll heal and fuse together. I just made sure I have to keep it wrapped and no pressure on it. So I'm gonna be a little scared. And when walking down the stairs, I'm gonna be so precautious. It's gonna be retarded. Okay, I might just crawl down the stairs backwards just so nothing will happen. Like, I'm hoping I'm not traumatized by that. So everybody pray for my speedy recovery. Please send some power, some energy power my way, healing powers my way, or healing energy my way, because I'm gonna need it. So I'm just gonna recover every now and then. I have a few interviews that I'm gonna put together, and but that is my thing. So okay, so now I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get my hair done. I want to do some braids for my birthday. So I'm gonna have to send my sister on a lot of errands, and she's actually working. So I'm trying to be as not much of a burden to her, because I'm like, I'm so independent. It's really hard. I'm like, am I being prepared for a relationship? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so independent. It's hard for me to be in a relationship with, a man, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I could do that, never mind, or whatever. So I'm like, is this experience now showing me that I can depend on someone, or how to allow someone to be there for me? So there's a lesson in every experience that you have. And I hope you take me thinking about, okay, now is this overall partnership allowing someone else to take the lead, or sit back and allow things to unfold naturally, lose control or let go of control? All of those lessons I am truly having to listen to someone tell me about what's happening to me. So and I'm listening to my body, because my body was like, chick, we are not okay. If it wasn't for my brother, like, God put certain people in your life for a reason. Because if it wasn't for my brother, I would not have gone to the hospital. He's like, I'm gonna go to the hospital, I'm gonna help you in the hospital. Then when you get to my house, he's gonna talk about 911. I'm like, seriously? Like, like, I can say I'm truly blessed. My mother called me like every hour on the hour, and I'm blessed. I'm really blessed. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm guessing 2020 doesn't want me to work, because after the pandemic, being a hairstylist, we weren't able to work, and now that we're able to work, I fall down some stairs. So I guess the universe is trying to buy me some time. God is trying to, send me on my path and my purpose. And I'm definitely enjoying my podcast, because it is me. I'm working on more projects, so like my fashion pieces. I'm not at home, so I can't work on my fashion pieces until I'm home. Probably get back home next week. I still won't be able to walk, but I'll at least be able to just, work on the pieces that I have. And then I'm not letting nothing disturb my birthday because I'm going to get my hair done. I have enough time to braid my hair because it takes me all day anyway. And my hands, thank God, is still together. Grateful. I'm just appreciating and I'm absorbing all the love that I'm getting from, everyone listening, everyone that's following me, my family and friends. So I'm just like, and my angels, because I know I'm still protected. I might bend and I guess, break a little, but I will never stay that way. So, remember, do not look at life as what it is, but look at it as a deeper learning experience. We arrive in stages, but we move on levels. So this is a next level that I have to embrace and learn from so I can reach the next stage in my life. So thank y'all so much for listening to the unexpected breaks of life with me, because Lord knows this was an unexpected break. I thought I had a lot that I was supposed to be doing, but the cosmos had other things in mind. Stay protected, stay healed, stay blessed. Love you. Thank you again for listening to Beauty and Braids. I'm your girl Karyne, and this has been another great day. Until next time, you'll hear from me then. In the meantime, please follow me on @HairByKaryne, @ShopBraidAppeal, and @YTC Nonprofit. Get to know me a little bit better. Check them out. Bye.